All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, again, all praises, glory, and honor goes unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone to rule well, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And I just wanted to do a quick video, man. Something that came to my mind. I got a couple precepts, hit that record button. Something that came to my mind. And, for those of us in the know of this ministry and of this truth, we know that we have to, we know we have to have a balanced life. And with that understanding of being balanced, and I'm going to get the scripture, we know that balance isn't always 50-50. All right. We know that it's whatever gets you to that whole. It's whatever makes you whole. It's whatever makes you complete. All right. Whatever gets you to that 100%. So it may be 80-20. It may be 70-30. Right. And I say all that to say that we know that the nucleus of our whole life is this truth, is this ministry, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and our life and things we do should circle around that. And this truth is, the number one thing on our mind, the number one thing we do daily, praying, reading to the Lord. But with that being said, the thought that came to my mind and the subject of this video is that, pretty much don't be overly righteous and understand that there are things that you have to do in this flesh to to balance yourself out, pretty much, to balance your flesh, manage your flesh. And I'm just going to get a couple of scriptures on that and just expound a little bit more what I'm saying, the Lord willing is edifying. So first and foremost, Ecclesiastes 7:7-16. It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" And the reason I got this is because it says what? It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" Right? Because, if you're trying to be overly righteous, that's unbalanced, and that could destroy you. And what do I mean by that? Well, like I said, we know that our spiritual priorities are our number one priorities. Going to camp, meeting up with the brothers when you do, making your videos. We know that these are our number one priorities. All right. And then, of course, in your day-to-day life, praying to the Lord, fasting, reading the scriptures, studying. We know these are our priorities, but you shouldn't overdo it. Meaning if you're unbalanced, overdoing that would be what? You trying to read. Let's say you got a lot of time on your hands. You trying to read 5 hours a day, read 8 hours a day, make 5 videos a day, go to camp every single day. Those are like exaggerated examples, but you get the point. You don't want to be overly righteous. Okay. And you also have to take into account that you have to manage this flesh that we're in. All right. We are in flesh, bodies unto sin. All right. The Lord knows that we're in these weak vessels right now, and you can't be overly righteous. And it's okay to indulge in different carnal activities as long as you're being balanced with it. Okay. That's why, Proverbs 11:1, "A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight." So that goes into everything, man. Of course, this truth, like I said, is our number one priority, but that doesn't mean that you're going to sit up and read 8 hours a day, make all these videos a day. Now you're making so many videos that it's and you forcing the spirit to make a video, and the video is not even edifying. You just rambling, not even getting scriptures. You can burn yourself out that way. And I say that from personal experience. All right. And I say all these words to myself first and foremost. All right. Having wisdom, is what? Being balanced with this truth. Okay. You don't want to be overly righteous. And you also got to take into consideration, like I said, and this is something I've been meditating on lately, is that you know it's okay to do carnal things, you know, to manage your flesh, manage the different lusts and things that this flesh has, man. All right, and what do I mean by carnal things? All right, I'm not talking about going off sinning. Clearly, I'm not saying that. What am I saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you got a female companion, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, hey, contrary to this world, you know, they'll tell you that a man is supposed to wait until marriage. Well, we know what marriage really is. Marriage is when you actually have sex with the woman. All right. So there's nothing wrong with having women that you deal with. All right. Maybe going bowling, you know, going to the movie theater, doing stuff, enjoying your life, as they say. Because if you sit and try to live like a hermit and you all you try to do is spiritual things, you're going to burn out. And that's unbalanced, and that's trying to be overly righteous, and that can you know, that can lead to your downfall, you know. So these are just things that, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, these kind of just thoughts kind of resurface the, you know, day after day in this truth. Again, Ecclesiastes 7:16, it says, be not righteous over much, neither maketh thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Right. So you have to find your perfect balance, you know, in this ministry. And your balance is not what another man's balance is, right? Your balance is your own personal balance that you found that the Lord has revealed to you. All right. So there's nothing wrong with, like I said, I was saying, you know, different carnal things that you may have to do to just, you know, relieve some stress, man. All right. Relieve some stress, man. Whether it be, you know, maybe you drink a little bit, you know, you know what I'm saying? You get with somebody. All right. You hang out, you have fun. You go out, you know, don't be a fool. But, you know, like I said, you can go out, you can have fun. Live your life is what this world says, man. But we know the proper perspective, you know. We know the proper perspective, man. Our number one duty is this ministry, is this word. But at the same time, we in the flesh, right? So don't kill yourself, you know. Don't burn yourself out, man. Yeah, and that's really it. This was just a quick thought that came to my mind. I don't want to drag it. Lord willing, that was making sense, trying to tie it together the best I could, you know. But hey, I know that was edifying to you know, to whoever needed to hear it, man. You know, be balanced with this ministry, be balanced with stuff you do in this world on your day to day, and you know, don't burn yourself out. All right, but at the same time, don't get lukewarm or cold. You know, so you got to find that proper balance. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.